The name of this game is Get Those Monsters. It was created by me, Clint Pressler, on March 24th, 2017. The number of players required to play this game are 1 to 4. The estimated playtime for this game is 25 to 50 minutes. The suggested ages for this game are 10 plus. The language dependency for this game is English because the cards are written in English. In this game, players must defeat monsters by using different characters and abilities. The game has 4 decks of cards. There's one small deck with 10 different character cards. There's one larger deck of 50 cards that are mystery cards, which can add or subtract health and attack points from your character. There are 20 different environment cards, which can add or subtract health from you or the monster. And there are 30 different monster cards, which you will be battling. Character cards are picked at the very beginning of the game and will be used throughout the entire game. You can choose from a variety of 10 characters who have a certain number of attack and defense points. For example, this pirate has 10 attack and 6 defense points. Certain characters may also contain individual unique abilities or skills. For example, this pirate has a +2 attack and +1 defense if it's fighting in an aquatic area. The next deck of cards are these 50 mystery cards. These cards can add or subtract points from your health and your attack. 2 of these cards will be drawn every time you face a monster. For example, you could get one card that says +3 attack, or another card that says -2 health. If both of these cards are seen, they must not be used at the round they were drawn. However, if the player chooses to not look at one or both of the cards, they can save and accumulate these cards for later use in the game. Players must note that, however, it can be unsafe to face monsters without using these ability cards, so they should be careful when trying to accumulate these cards, if they choose to do so. The third stack of cards contains different environments. There are 20 different of these cards. These cards can help your character or the monster depending on which character you have and which monster. For example, if your character is the Explorer, and the monster you're facing is the Loch Ness Monster, and the environment card says the Sahara Desert, your character may gain 2 points in attack and 1 point in health, while the monster may lose 2 points in attack and 2 points in health. Sometimes the environment can work to your advantage, while other times the environment can work to the monster's advantage. For example, the environment would work to the monster's advantage if you have a Yeti. He has a special ability to add 3 attack and 2 defense in mountain or polar environments. Say you get the Swiss Alps as your environment. It's mountainous, so the Yeti would have an advantage. The last stack contains 30 different monster cards, like so. The monster card is essentially the same as a character card and has points for attack and health and defense, while also unique abilities for each monster. Gameplay would occur after the players choose their desired character. I will choose the pirate. The youngest player goes first and draws 2 mystery cards, like so. I can choose to use my 2 mystery cards, or conserve them till later, but I cannot see them before. I'll choose to use 1. After deciding this, I would draw a monster card face down. I drew Count Dracula. Following this, I would draw an environment card, such as the Swiss Alps. Following this, the player then adds and subtracts the individual defense and attack points from each player to determine who would win. In this case, Count Dracula won. Your character must successfully defend the monster's attack points without going to 0, and you must use your attack to completely destroy the monster's health to win the battle. If you are just able to destroy the monster's health but not conserve your health by defending the monster's attack, you lose. If you are able to survive and conserve your health but not destroy the monster's health, you do not lose. But you do not win the battle either, so it is somewhat of a ceasefire. Also, throughout this game, the words health and defense will be used interchangeably. To win the game, you must successfully defeat 5 monsters without losing to more than 3. This game can be played with 1 player, but there will be greater competition if you are playing with more than 1 and trying to be the first to win.